The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
What? 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
South. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. This is Noel. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go. Yeah.
Here's a design run. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Robin. 18. That's it.
Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Stroud. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Terrell Bernard.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. As he's out shyer that time on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw here. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Pushing it out past the 30. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. On the draw, this is Taylor. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll throw it. He's got Pierce. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Brought in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
White Tony, 118, what's that?
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Taylor again. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Now he's going deep across the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Here's Stroud now. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Why Tony?
Stroud gonna go for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
14, Texans 3. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Has some daylight through the 40. Space looks, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4.
Texans 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Gould on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16
Timeout
yards.
Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Good offenses.
line.
Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Colts taking timeouts. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Has room down the left sideline. Running in the red zone. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. A shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Gould on the return. Spins out of one side. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. Running in the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts jump in front now by 5.
Texans 16.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Oh, and Tony.
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Stroud. Buying some time right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, Stroud. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Taylor. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Left side into the hands of Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Running right, this is Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 2nd. Hits him on the out route. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Taylor now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
The score, Colts 28, Texans 24. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. Rolling into enemy territory. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
31.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
The kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Pass play coming here. We'll check it down to Taylor. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll play action on first down. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
To second and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here he goes, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Got all of it, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game!
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game. A whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Man in motion here. First down throw by Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. 19. That's it. 19 Texans.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. That one connects. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts, 38.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
At the 31, a 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Back to Taylor on second down. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Working on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
On the play brings up second down.
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
21 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused and executing the play in front of them.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts losing by 7. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Option give to Taylor. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Brooks. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
It's mixed in on second down. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option. Run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Stroud completes it quick. The Colts pick it up. This is going to wind up inside the 10, so they jump on the fumble. That's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Now it's second and goal from the 1. He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
The play lost a yard.
Now to throw.
Now third and goal.
And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain, but they needed more from that play.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
All right. 18. That's it. South.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Slot man motioned over. Stroud throwing here on 1st. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So the Texans come away with a road win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Indy.